man. First law, never outshine the master. Now, before I even go into this, man, let me let you know, this is not something that, like I would advise somebody to read. When we first learned about the 48 laws, we all was like amazed by it. You know what I'm saying? We was amazed by it. We was like, you know what? Hold on for a second. Hey! There's people out here, man. Uh, Never outshine the master. I'm gonna show you why they shouldn't have never let the criminals read. Because I remember when this book started going through the jails, everybody was like 48 laws of power. Everybody was talking about the 48 laws of power. A couple people had got the book inside the jail. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, these cats is trying to dissect this book, go through it, you know what I mean? Learn how to manipulate people a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Do some more foul stuff. But this book was going to be the guide on how you get to, you know what I'm saying, the bottom line. So it says, first law, never outshine the master. Ensure that those above you always feel superior, right? Go out of your way to make your bosses look better and feel smarter than anyone else. Everyone is insecure, but an insecure boss can retaliate more strongly than others can. Manipulation. Oh, I'm gonna get to a point. Manipulation. Already taking somebody that's manipulating everybody and then you giving them an organized way to try to figure this out. Law number two says, never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Never put too much trust in friends. You niggas is playing checkers still. I move fast. I can even move faster. If I didn't like you, bro, I'll do you dirty. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to it. Keep a close eye on your friends. They get envious and will undermine you. If you co-opt an enemy, he will be more loyal than a friend. Your enemy will be more loyal than your so-called friend because he'll try harder to prove himself and prove his worth to you. You know what I'm saying? The enemy, the so-called enemy. Y'all need to, these roles is being reversed like this, you know what I'm saying? Because the so-called enemy act more like a friend than the so-called friend. So it says, never put too much trust in your friends and learn how to use your enemies. Now, I'm not saying that this was a good thing. They should have never gave these niggas this book. Especially a nigga like me. Keep a close eye on your friends, man. Because they damage goods. These niggas coming in the game with all type of damage from ancient, many moons ago. You can't even help your own self and you're trying to help somebody out here. Keep a close eye on your friends. They get envious and will undermine you, man. Somebody talk back to me. If you co-opt an enemy, he'll be more loyal than your so-called friend because he'll try harder to prove your worth and trust. I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm saying when you process these things when you're young, it's different than when you process them as a grown person, especially a business owner and a mover and shaker. I don't agree with none of this. Conceal your intentions. Always hide your true intentions. Create a smoke screen. So you see what I'm saying? That they shouldn't show. Because some of these cats read so much of this book that it seeps through everything. It's manipulation 101, man. You can smell the game. Create a smoke screen. If you keep people off balance and in the dark, they can't counter your efforts. What's the best way to fight an enemy? Is by to know which weapons they're going to use, which games they're going to use, which traps they're going to set for you. All that. You got to know that. That's why a lot of you cats wasn't invited at the chessboard. You want to know why? Because you was boring. You was a boring contender. Nobody want to sit around playing with a boring ass chess player, and you can't think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of the game. You easy to tweak. A lot of y'all dudes is enemies sitting around plotting, and God was speaking to me. God was speaking to me the whole time, breaking me down and like this, you know what I'm saying, and fixing me up to be what I need to be out here, which is strong. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But you got to know the weapons of the enemy in order to defeat an enemy. Angel time. Always say less than necessary. That's not MacMean. MacMean talk too much. Say little and be ambiguous. Leaving the meanings for others to interpret. Meaning, let them set a trap for themselves with their own stupid mouth. The less you say, the more intimidating and powerful you are. Hit the like button. So much depends on reputation. Guard your reputation with your life. Pride. Nurture and guard your reputation, because reputation is an integral part of power. With a strong reputation, you can influence and intimidate others. This is what you can do. Okay, Budo? All right? Reputation. Anyway, create an air of mystery. Be outrageous or create an aura of mystery. Any attention, positive or negative, is better than being ignored. Attention brings you wealth. Sounds narcissistic to me. Law number 7. Let's go there. This is what y'all like to do. It's that lazy boy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button, you puto. That's plural for puto. All right, number 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Get some other poor puto to do all the work for you and take all the credit. Somebody just told me about a book deal that they sent them today. The contract was in the mail. And in the contract, after I read the, you know what I'm saying, the contract, I realized, well, I didn't read it. The person read the contract and they realized that I'm about to give you everything, and I can't give you everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you everything and you take all the credit. Nah, we got to get some of the credit. You know what I'm saying? Get others to do the work for you. Use their skill, the time, and energy to further your bullshit, your ambitions, while taking full credit. You'll be admired for your efficiency. Some of you niggas are so smart, you dumb. I don't know why. And I ain't just talking about this. I'm not really per se talking about the 48 laws of power, because most of you niggas ain't read this, but you live this. It's all about manipulation and power. You know what I'm saying? You naturally live like this and never even read this book. But let me just show you who you is. And like I said, knowing the problem with the enemy, the so-called enemy, all you gotta do is set traps and you find these niggas out all day. But I'm not gonna do the tactics that I seen niggas use from me, which I could have, that's the double cross. I guess I could have did the triple cross and caught the nigga slipping by, I know I'm not making no sense. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Ooh, baby. Make your opponent come to you. When you force others to act, then you're in control. You bait them and then you attack. Review report. Fugi, I see y'all. Listen, I'm giving y'all game, and I'm going to show you why with the YouTube streets is a reflection of real life. And what is real life for these niggas? All these niggas been in jail. This is what these dudes been doing forever. This is what I used to do once upon a time. That's why it's easy for me to recognize when you ain't past it. Like a drug head. Yeah? Like a dope head. All right? Number 9. Win through your actions, never through an argument. I must have forgot that law. Demonstrate your point rather than arguing. Arguing, right? Rarely change anyone. It rarely changes anyone's mind. But people believe what they see. They also less likely to be offended. Ooh, this is some devious shit here, y'all. Law number 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. That's what I do. I stay around you unhappy and unlucky motherfuckers. I ain't talking about the people that view us. I'm talking about the people that's trying to do this. Demonstrate your point rather than arguing. Arguing rarely changes anyone's mind. But people believe what they want to see, and they also less likely to be offended. Also, stay away from the unhappy and unlucky. Avoid miserable people. The perpetually miserable spread misery like an infection, and they will drown you in it. And some of you niggas are miserable. You don't like nothing about your life, so you're attacking everything around you, man. God forbid the people that got... Sonny Blanco, I see you just pull up. Mikkel, salute. There's no link. I'm on YouTube. Okay? Some of you niggas some miserable bastards. Y'all some miserable niggas, and you'll do anything to make somebody... You'll create plots in your mind. You'll formulate things that's not even there. You niggas are seeing fucking... Oh, my God, I'm avoiding you niggas. And eat my dust. You know what I'm saying? Like to the Roskis and the Bullet Gottis and all the rest of these niggas that like put me up in videos or sneak dissing me and slapping dap with me and always cut my throat with some little punk little shit that y'all doing online. I planned on going dark until Monday because I have mad stuff to do. Then I got people out here with me. You know what I'm saying? But I decided to just flex a little bit and show y'all who's who and what's what around this joint. Learn to keep people dependent on you. Make your superior dependent on you. The more they need you, the more security and freedom you have to pursue your goals. What's your goals? Number 12, use selective honesty and and generosity to disarm your victim. Use honesty and honesty and generosity. Basically, you slice some narcissist shit. You know what I'm saying? Tell them about themselves. You feel me? To distract others from your schemes. Even the most suspicious people respond to acts of kindness, leaving them vulnerable to manipulation. You niggas is dirty. When you're dealing with a vampire, what do? Get garlic, some shit like that, right? Go look at the movies. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to mercy or gratitude. Number 14, pose as a friend, but work as a spy. This is what I'm talking about. Hit the like button. This is what they should have never taught these niggas. Pose as a friend, but not as an opposition, but as a spy. Pose as a friend sounds like Knowledge Born. Fucking biggest spy on YouTube. I know you watching too, you bitch ass nigga. All you niggas be watching me. How the fuck you know what I do? Y'all go to the replay. I know, because look, 25 people in the chat. How the fuck do I be getting thousands of views? I don't get it. It's after I get off this live that y'all go see what I got to say, but y'all work too slow. Hit the like button, puto. Pose as a friend. Work as a spy. Be friendly, sympathetic, and interested to get people to reveal their deepest thoughts and feelings. Ooh. When you know your opponent's secrets, you can predict his behavior and control him. Ooh, that's some nasty work here. Who let these criminals get these books? Crush your enemy totally. Next step, that's what's going to happen to you. You're going to get crushed completely and totally. And everybody that dealt with the kid got 35 fires around them. They don't know how to pick up. So theoretically, if you got 25 people in the chat, you know what I'm saying? And all these cats are subbed to me, right? And let's say I get 200 views tonight, and then in the morning it's 600. How many times are you niggas watching this shit? Crush your enemy totally. You can't afford to be lenient. If you leave even one ember smoldering, it will continue and eventually ignite. Use absence to create respect and awe. And you know what I'm saying? An air of predictability, unpredictability. Damn. Look at this one. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Never isolate yourself when under pressure. Woo! Don't go dark right now. This cuts you off from information you'll need, and when real danger rises, you won't see it coming. They think being a pimp is easy. Being a pimp is hard. Being a creep is even harder. Know who you're dealing with. That's one of the things that y'all just let slip right up under your radar. To know who you're dealing with. It's almost like, you know what I'm saying? Respect the master. Never outshine the master. We go back, if all else fails, refer back to plan A. Never outshine the master. But here we have it, right? And law number 19, know who the fuck you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. When attempting to deceive someone, know who the fuck you're dealing with. So you don't waste your time or stir up a hornet's nest in the process. You won't see it coming. Do not commit to anyone. Don't commit to any side or cause except for yourself. Hit the like button, you nasty motherfuckers. Dedicate you to you. Michael, what's up? Patricia, I see y'all. It just popped up. Don't commit to any side or cause except for yourself. By maintaining your independence, you remain in control. Others will vie for your attention. You also have the ability to pit the sides against each other. Knowledge born again. Boot of the Year award. I'm not gonna bother him though. I hate beating up on senior citizens, man. Anyway, nigga told me I got a bad heart. I don't even know if I told him that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no bad heart, just so you know. And what the fuck is wrong with a bad heart? Y'all stupid out here. God forbid your kids have a bad heart one day. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than what you are. Seem dumber than your mark. Those are the exact words, right? Make your intended victims feel as though they're smarter than you are, and you won't suspect. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. When you're weaker, surrender rather than fighting for the sake of honor. This gives you time to build strength and undermine your fucking victor. You'll win in the end. 7 guards, salute. Anger management, salute. Patricia, salute. I guess I'll be acting a little bit too crazy. They said that the boy's on drugs. I said, hell yeah, I need some drugs. What I learned is that the people that have the real problems, they point out what hurts them. Wa alaikum assalam to Allah. They point out what hurt them. You know what I'm saying? You must know some stink smells if you're calling everybody stink. Anyway. Number 23, concentrate your forces. Focus your resources and your energies, right? Where you have the most impact or get the most benefit. Otherwise, you'll waste limited time and energy. Stop shooting at the air, is what they're saying. Go for the mark. Play the perfect courtier. Learn the rules of the society you're playing in. YouTube streets. Tuck it. Recreate yourself. That's why they get mad when I put on Hassan Campbell arms, which I ain't doing in a while. I might do it soon. I don't know. I got to feel in the mood to be stupid. You know what I'm saying? And that mood don't come too many times. Reinvent myself, boom. Mad different ways. And they hate that. So we talking about the weapons of the ops. Hit the like button on the way in the door. Let's get 30 of them. Recreate yourself. Create a powerful image that stands out rather than letting others define you. Change your appearance and emotions to suit the occasion. People who seem larger than life attract admiration and power. Star just threw it down. Salute. Salute. Appreciate it. Keep your hands clean. You're inevitable. You'll inevitably make mistakes or need to take care of unpleasant problems. But keep your hands clean by finding others to do the dirty work and the scapegoats to blame. Scurvy motherfuckers. Miss G, salute. Hit that like button on the way in the play on people's need to believe to create, play on people's needs to believe to create a cult-like following. You know what I'm saying? Offer people something to believe in and something to follow. Promise the world, but keep it vague. Whip up enthusiasm. People who respond to a desperate need for belonging. Followers line your pockets, and the opponents are afraid to rile them. This is some nasty work out here, man. This is nasty, man. 29. Plan the way to the end. Make a detailed plan with a clear ending. Take into account all possible developments. It's an evil book, man. It's an evil book. Let me tell you something. It's evil. Evil. But these niggas think evil is good. Dudes not have a good, funny way of contorting and twisting evil into being something that's fair seeming or good. Somehow. Nigga, you evil. Anyway. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. Make difficult feats seem effortless, and you inspire awe in others and seem powerful. By contrast, when you make too much of your efforts, your achievement will seem less impressive and you will lose respect. Oh, I forgot about that one. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Play the people's fantasies. Discover each man. Yo, it's some nasty work, man. Miss G. Thank you. We having a cool night. You ain't got to tell him, Michael. Wait, when I bring Michael's story out, then we going to raise up a level. When I finally bring Michael's story out, y'all going to understand something about us, the team, that you didn't understand before. Or something about me. Some of you damaged souls out there that like using me as a fucking, you know what I'm saying, a way for you to satisfy whatever the fuck problems you got going on. I'm going to tell you right now, bro. I'm going to tell you now. I don't believe in fighting back with people, right? Like as much as y'all think I do. See, the people I really love the most, I fight the least. I don't have time to try to, some things you do, you just can't take back. But what I realize is that, what's up, Baltimore? That the problems that be existing be more in people's mind than be in reality. Straight up. And if you can't drill that into a damaged soul. You get what I'm saying? You can't drill that into a damaged soul. Some people, you gotta leave them. You gotta leave them alone. You gotta let them go. If you don't, hey, Kumba. Alright, let me just show y'all a card trick, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my ops out here making videos, supposed to be my friends, and these niggas always dissing me. One day they sucking balls, and the next day they like, yo, man, he did this. I never seen so many men have a... See my problem with Hassan Campbell, right? And my problem... See, well, Hassan Campbell came from something personal. That was like... But these problems that dudes be having, they be manufacturing these problems. There ain't be no real problems. They just don't like something that you're doing, something you saying, or the fact that you just, I don't know. It'd be personal shit. I see dudes out here imitate me, act like me. You know what I'm saying? Not the funny shit I'm doing. Like, I would appreciate somebody acting like me and really hitting it so I could look at me like, oh shit, and die laugh. But nah, it just be strikes. It be strikes. It be like, I want to hurt you. You understand what I'm saying? I want to hurt you. I get online, I see my boys just dissing me. All the time. You know what I'm saying? But let's go back a little bit to that one rule that it says, right? Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Make your intended victims feel as though they're smarter than you are. And they won't suspect you of having any other motive. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. 46, never appear too perfect. Strike at the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. And avoid stepping into a great man's... See, they forgot about a lot of these laws. Even though some of them that they took, because some cats can't read past one sentence, they might take the first law. And that's all they know. Others grab at the air for other things. If it feel good for the time, that's what I'm going to use. This is some nice coffee. Y'all know MacMean ain't a drinker. I'm a thinker. Anyway, I didn't want to be on this too long. I just wanted to drop my little gems. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to stay quiet until at least Monday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be all for this. The ones that know. Everybody else don't even matter. All right, I'm out of here, y'all.